Englishmen's voices must be dead and overused in video games now. Every single time I hear a British accent in a video game now, it just cuts deep. This game has selected an entire cast of Australians for some reason. Maybe that reason has to do with this being a 2K Australia title instead of Gearbox. But because of the Australian accent, a lot of the characters with that accent are really difficult to understand. And I'm a newfie.
Oh, I suppose later on I'll probably dodge out past Mall or something like that, go on beyond the overpass, go up around, Cali or something like that, get on the go a couple of house parties, some kitchen parties, don't come over to, stay where you at, get on the go, have friggin' old deadly old time all together, come to get some booze, some caribou, whatever on the go, right? Get a big old boil up in the morning, yeah. Together, boy, gotta have your jig dinner, gotta have your jig dinner. I like my jig dinner, salt fish, and I like to have it, nice and salty, so salty, I like the gravy, I like sweats gravy in the mornings.
What they said was, hey, how are you? How's your mother? I think I'm going downtown tonight.
Borderlands told the story of a cast of vault hunters getting tricked into opening a vault with monsters in it. Borderlands 2 told the story of the fall of Handsome Jack, a maverick who came in and took control of a giant corporation and used it for evil. Borderlands The Pre Sequel tells a pre-Jack, post-Vault Hunter story. All the elements from the two games are there, just not really in the story. Jack isn't his funny, sadistic self. He lacks confidence and is only building it over time. Jack starts off as an observer of the corporation to the full-on president ruling over the largest energy resource the galaxy knows. The character evolves over time from a guy in over his head to a guy in complete control. In the previous games, the size and scale was largest based to the ground of Pandora. A Mad Max type world that is overrun with inbred hicks. However, this takes on more of a Star Wars-y effect and brings it to the next level. The world is much larger and much taller. You can space jump around so many more locations than ever. So what new does Borderlands The Pre Sequel offer? Well, lunar gravity. There is little to no gravity on the ground. You're forced to bob around in your little spacesuit. Two objectives. Using your air tank, you can choose to slam down on enemies or use a double jump. This adds just how giant the new constructions are and allows you to go far further than in previous games. You also can never get stuck anywhere, which was a huge problem in the past. There are also these jump platforms that will allow you to jump large distances and become jumping puzzles. On the downside of it, the whole jumping thing is rather slow paced and can get very annoying when you're doing a boss fight. Most of the times, being in the air, moving so slowly, just makes you an open target for far longer than you would desire. It's a gimmick, and unfortunately, it actually takes away from the game. Borderlands was fast and fun. This is slow and precise. The game, including all side quests, and the pre-order Doll Abandoned Training Facility DLC comes to roughly 20 hours. Much like the previous game, you had True Vault Hunter mode unlocked for one playthrough and Hardcore True Vault Hunter mode after a second one. These games keep people occupied for way longer than the single gameplay length. People who enjoyed Borderlands 2 are likely to like this game. People who were dissuaded from the franchise because of Borderlands 2 are unlikely to enjoy this game.